That's a reminder for the audience too. Chat.
Drink your water.
Chat, drink your water.
Yep. Chat.
Okay.
5 gifted and I'll drink water.
And then Pat, are you guys ready?
Yep.
Ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
All
luck.
right. Good
Good
luck.
luck.
Let's see a clean game.
All right.
Last word from the contestant.
Oh my god. This probably the most contentious match of this tournament will likely be.
Mm-hmm.
At least in not in terms of how the game goes, but the competitors. I think they both really, really want to win this one.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. This is a. I think it's going to be a close match too.
Also a revenge match for Pat.
Zeus ban immediately.
Immediate Zeus ban.
Immediately.
Willing to bet.
No hesitation.
Willing to bet.
I
don't
this
even
game.
think they fully loaded in.
Bam, done.
Yeah.
He said,
They.
Z, where's Z?
Good to see.
Mhm.
For sure.
Yeah, Zeus was pinned at the top of their page for them to ban.
Yeah. Disco
Who
second.
banned it?
Ben.
I'm assuming Ben.
Had to have been. Poseidon gone.
And it alternates every
Water
other
boy.
on this end. So, yeah.
And CERN. So Ben
CERN
sticks
ban.
to his game 1 bans against Pat. I think he might just want to run it back, to be honest. So, if yeah.
But he banned Poseidon. Well, Pat banned Poseidon.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The Herc ban comes out. A Donzaburo. I forget who we're spectating.
That's
I
Ben.
want to say it's Pat.
That's Ben.
Is it Ben? Oh, Hades. Yeah, it's definitely Ben.
There it is.
Ooh. This is...
Pat does have a pretty good Donza.
This will be an interesting
Yeah, this is a
one.
rough matchup for Donzaburo.
Mhm. It certainly is.
Hades' ult will give him CC immunity, crowd control immunity. So if Ben anticipates that rocket, as soon as it starts flying towards him, he can just ult. If Patrick can't course correct and like steer away and kind of bail out of that fight.
That's what CC means?
Crowd control, yeah. You like how I educated?
Talking about it, I was like, yeah, critical chance.
Not critical chance.
It could be.
Oh, man.
So, but
No.
Donza's rocket normally stuns, and that sets up like a huge combo for Donzaburo to 100 to 0 you. But Hades, if he ults, it's that huge AoE ability that will just pull you in.
Yeah.
So if
Super
Patrick
annoying.
is on that rocket and hits Hades when he ults, it's not going to stun, and Patrick's going to be caught in a Hades ult.
On top of
That
that,
also went aspect.
yeah.
Yes,
Who's
Hades
that
has
for?
quite a lot of mitigations in ult too, right?
Mm-hmm.
he does.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is just a off rip, a rough matchup for Donzaburo.
And if Pat tries to play in his bamboo, Ben can dash in, silence, and press that other button, and it's not going to be
Press the
fun.
other button.
I don't know what
I
it's
honestly-
called.
Classic that other button.
I don't even know what to call it.
So
He just up downs basically.
ominous.
I honestly think the strat's going to be on Pat's end. He just needs to never be on the rocket. Just shoot it as a projectile, or if he's going to full commit like that, Hades ult needs to be down.
Yeah.
Has
Hopefully he
that
has that
before.
contingency plan in his mind.
Hades clears okay. It's actually pretty good. The problem is he has to be in the middle of the wave to clear it.
Oh, Pat trying to
All
do
of
some
his abilities
geometry.
are like cones,
Okay.
or like auras around him. Looking for a blue steel here.
That's, yep.
Gets it.
Pat walked away with the blue and also on top with health. Ben is... Yeah, that was a big...
Ben's
big...
worse for wear on that one.
Yeah.
There it is, the up down. That's the one. That's what I was talking about. Chat. I'm not crazy, chat.
Patrick's actually up on buffs here. Unless Patrick can get Ben can get the purple buff, Patrick's going to be leading on gold. Ooh, a lot of early aggression. Without an ult, that's super risky.
Yeah.
And Patrick should be ahead on XP as long as he clears this wave. You don't take reduced XP from the minions if the tower hits them. So Patrick is 5 here. If he's gonna commit, it's gonna be now.
Yep.
Before Ben gets an ult off this
Yeah,
wave.
he's got a rocket now.
Yeah.
Go.
Rocket Man.
Just, but Ben
Like-
has beads though, so the stun's not gonna stick.
It is true.
He goes in.
Oh, this is a pretty good
That's a
play.
kill.
Wow. Yeah,
Wow.
big. Yeah,
He knew. He's a knower.
really good play.
Well done.
The all-knowing raccoon.
Yeah, honestly, good patience. I mean, he knows that Hades has to get into the wave to clear it, so
Mhm.
he just kind of waits.
Can definitely play.
Yeah.
Looks like Patrick may be going like a
Brand's
double stack
ability.
build. Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's going to be relying on the clone damage, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I like prioritizing purple over this wave. I think Patrick misses the entire wave almost for this purple, which is just less gold in XP. No, he may actually only lose like 1 or 2
Just
minions
like 1 or
here.
2, yeah.
Yeah, not horrible.
He got it. He got the minion. It popped up on his screen.
Yeah, it'll be reduced gold, but XP he still has.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah, actually not a bad play. I kind of forgot how good Dawn's Clear is.
Yeah. So Pat going a little bit of a hybrid build here between what he was cooking and what I was cooking
Yeah,
with the trends.
we know
Makes it.
Patrick loves the big damage burst builds on any god he can
Mhm.
build it on. So yeah, I was
I think
kind of
his
expecting the
I think
double stack.
his eyes lit up when I went when I told him to build trends.
Yeah. There's the ult I was talking about. So, ooh, ooh, this is actually a fantastic play.
Nice.
The ult's down.
Big silence up down.
Oh, Patrick wasn't able to
Little
get the one off
tremble.
before he got feared, but Ben's walking out with super low
Mhm.
health.
Pat wins
Yeah.
red buff.
That's just a win.
Yep. And that was a critical fight for, like Nick said. Now Patrick gets to walk away with red buff.
And
He's got the
pressure.
timer on Ben's
He
blue.
Yeah. I think he's just gonna give it here.
Bane cross.
Yeah, I mean, it's really going to come down to a game of just playing around the ults. Like,
Mhm.
that's really going to decide the fights.
Blues here exchanged. Pat's got 3 belts.
Are you having fun,
Back.
kids?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Jack.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah, the first game was awesome. You missed out on a banger.
It was really good.
Somehow that feels like a lie.
I know.
It was really good. It was.
It was a good.
It was.
yeah, it was a good
I
game.
just missed abilities, and he has
Oh,
so
I
much
mean,
goddamn movement.
Yeah, we were in the
Watch it.
danger zone. Like, he was starting to shred me hard.
It on YouTube again?
Yeah, YouTube.
Yes,
Just
yeah,
on
yes.
his channel.
It's a public stream this time as well, so you don't have to worry about like needing a link and all that.
I gotcha. Well, I mean, I can always watch it later, like I just did. I just
Sure.
watched all my matches to see how much shit talk I got.
The B key.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Changed-
yeah, that was funny. I didn't expect that. Clearly, because I wasn't thinking of it. I expected a bunch of like, oh, he's going to the wrong place.
No.
And instead,
No.
all I got was he's actually really bad at cuckoo.
That's
Yeah,
not
it's-
what we
it was-
said. We said play Valona instead. You're so much better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
night and day. Your Bologna and Cuckoo match. You're a fine Cuckoo player. It's just your Bologna is crazy.
Clearly,
Oh, didn't get the stun. Pat should get out.
Bummer. Yeah, slightly mistimed the Donza ult there.
Mhm.
If he waited like half a second
Yeah,
longer,
yeah.
he would have got the stun off and probably a kill.
Mm-hmm.
Still good. Good game sense though. It was good intuition to pop the ult there.
Yeah, we're maintaining the lead. Not much gains, not much lost for Pat here.
Yeah.
I'll just need to play more with
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I mean. That's what the game comes down to. Ultimately, it's like
Yeah.
your comfortability on a god. There's just so much nuance on every single god and what they can do and what walls they can jump over and like just all of that.
Yeah.
you. only really learn that by playing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough to pick up any other way.
Or being prodigious like me.
Yeah.
That's a joke, chat.
Prestigious.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
I'm Prestige 10 in Smite 2.
Just the game itself.
Yep.
Did you guys see on Discord that Joey made his profile picture my face?
I did not.
I'm not surprised by that, but
Yeah. Again, you mean, right?
like
Yeah.
it's not the first. Yeah, right. I feel like it's not the
Yeah,
first
Ben.
time.
Ben literally
beads.
told.
Ben
Joey was
predicted
like,
the
"I
beads
need-"
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Uh-oh. And that's a huge kill for
It
Ben.
is.
The,
Ben
Hades
gets
needs a
bread now.
lead, and he's kind of getting it now. And I think that shows Ben that he can kind of just walk up and ult on cooldown, and there's not much of an answer Donza has to it.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick can ult out
Yeah,
with the rocket
he
and
should.
come back in
Mhm.
when the ult's expired, and that's kind of the way to play that there. I don't think Patrick has a ton of experience playing against a Smite 2 Hades, though.
No.
I preface Smite 2 because in Smite 1, Hades was not able to refresh the ult with his 3 or move the ult with his 1 like he is now.
That was gonna be my question. Is that what I just saw?
Yep. He became
Yeah.
he become
Okay.
a stone pillar in Smite 1. In Smite 2, he becomes a stone pillar that can jump.
Yeah. Yeah, you have the ability to do one option inside of your ult. You can either use your dash and it just picks the ult up with you, or you can use your 3 and you slam within the ult.
Mm-hmm. This.
This is scary.
This looking
Okay, good.
reminiscent. This looking reminiscent of your game against Rob, actually, with the early lead for Pat going into Rob coming back and like evening the game out.
Yeah.
Albeit later on in the game, but
Yeah, the mages just scale really well, and it's like, I mean, we saw it with the Bear and my match yesterday too. Is like, you really just get tagged by one thing and your fight's over.
Pat looking
Ben
to
is holding on
box.
to the gold per minute
Yeah.
now as well. They're pretty much neck and neck.
Basically, isn't it? So
Let's
many
see. I believe
clones.
Ben's got his ult up. He does. Pat really needs an answer to that ult.
He held his ult.
But he gets out, which is good. And so now Patrick has his ult. Ben doesn't.
Yeah. He should
Which-
back and look to fight instantly.
Yes. If he resets now before Ben gets his ult back up, he's going to be way better off.
He is also how much gold is he sitting on? Because he 1700. Like he really needs to. Yeah. Okay, he's doing it.
Yeah, he's back. He's got another 900 to spend, but I think he's just trying to make it back fast and pick a fight.
He didn't have enough to buy Titans. It looks like.
Oh, I see.
He was probably debating
How much is the
sticking
final
around.
tier? 950? Yeah, he's probably like 50 gold off.
He's looking for the fight.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's looking to ward. Shut up, you idiot.
Forgot he bought Warding Chalice.
There it is.
Okay.
No, don't need to run. Don't need to run. Aw.
Bummer. Yeah, that would have been a really good window to just all in. This isn't horrible either.
Beads.
He knows Ben's dash is down.
Yeah, get some poke.
I will say that's one downside of the Donza aspect is you miss out on that huge CC chain you get off the ult.
Mm-hmm.
Because you
Yeah.
lose the Saki. Or Sake, sorry.
Saki.
Chat, let him have it. Oh.
Yeah, and there's the moved ult. Yeah, it's really rough. And Ben gets a burnt beads off of that as well, which is really hard
Yeah.
going into any future fights. Yeah, and I almost want to see Patrick's mentality shift here where you almost need to use the ult defensively now.
Yeah. Just hold it at this point.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that can get you far enough away.
Patrick did just get Pen online, so that's going to put him in a lot better of a spot as well.
Yeah. Or he can hold that ult until Ben does his up down in his ult. And then,
Yeah.
he can use his beads afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Then use the ult to go back in. But we're getting really technical here.
Yeah. And now Ben's just kind of benefiting from the mage online clear.
Mm-hmm.
Ben building the Helm of Radiance was a really strong pick too. That item is just so good. Like
Yeah.
it's really hard to contend with. Yeah, so every time he takes physical damage, he's getting another 7 physical protections on top of the base stats of 35.
Yeah.
And it stacks up to 4 times. So going into Donza, it's just an insane amount of physical protections on an item that also gives you 65 int. It's
Yep.
just really strong.
Yep. And that item honestly is made for Hades.
Yeah. You see it built a lot on Hades, Osiris, like a lot of the bruiser characters that
Mhm.
have the int scaling. It's just so good.
Yeah, not one-shot mage, but like tank mage that also
Mhm.
does good burst.
And honestly, that could be Ben's only tank item this whole fight, and he'll be
Set.
pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, he's going Ob next as well.
Patrick's
He
looking to
went
sneak
Poly.
fire here.
Ben
He does have
likely
the
on his
clones.
way. Yeah, he is.
Patrick's got wards down, so he does see this. It's risky not sticking it. Oh no, he hits the wall. He's gonna have to give up fire.
Oh,
But he does have an okay fight here as long as he spaces. Oof.
There's
Yeah,
that poly
no.
proc at the end.
The poly proc on the 3 is just really,
Yeah.
really, really rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
I almost think Aegis would have been a better pickup here as well.
hmm
I think it's just
It comes down to
It's-
matchup, to be honest.
it does, and it's just tough because you've played Smite 1 so much, you're not used to that Hades ult
No.
being moved on you after you get out of it.
I don't think I've played against Hades in Smite 2.
It's
I
rough.
haven't,
Even
yeah.
if you have a dash, you're not getting away from that one if the Hades just holds it.
Right. Three levels down now. Lots of gold down. 2,400. Pat should play to stall here. He's gonna need to get full build. Ben picking up Ob Shard. Going into Tahuti. Pat's still on his fourth item. That doesn't feel great.
Yeah, the gold per minute's starting to run away in Hades' favor.
Yeah.
Looking at a massive difference now, the 2,500 gold difference. And almost a 4k XP diff in
Mhm.
favor of Hades.
Yeah.
Bit low.
I mean, if Patrick plays a patient game here, he still can walk away. I mean, it's not a lost game.
No, he really has to just kind of tower sit.
Yep. And like we were saying earlier, if he plays around the mentality that most of his abilities are going to be defensive, and he stalls Hades out, I think he'll be a little better off.
Yeah.
Especially with these clones. Oh man, yeah, another beads down. It is so rough with the moved ult.
Yeah.
And is that like while it's active you dash and it comes with you?
Yes. But you can only pick one of the options. So you're either dashing with the ult, and then that's all you can do, or you're doing another slam inside the ult, and that's all you can do.
Okay.
You can
So
sound
Ben's-
too, right?
I think so. I never see people use that. But yeah, if you hit the 2 in your ult, it does that. Ugh, I don't like that ult.
Oh.
I mean, pretty decent damage trade here, but
Pat going
Ben's
defense
just
side.
stalling, playing on cooldowns. Yeah. I really, 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 really hope we can see Patrick just, instead of relying on beads and walking out, if we can see him just ult out of that
Yeah.
80s ultimate and
Mhm.
turn the rocket around, it would really turn the fight around.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so strong. Yeah, it's just, I think it's really just going to be a matchup knowledge diff here.
Mhm. I think another thing to look at is the Tearfang second. We were discussing this prior, what item to go second. I have I told them because I was expecting him to like not ban the Hercules that he played against yesterday against Ben. So I had XE second.
I see.
And
Yeah, I kind of like that more too.
I guess after the early kill, he thought he could get away with Tearfang, which didn't wind up working out. This is Monday morning quarterback, but
Yeah, and I'm not a huge fan of the Techo. I think he's kind of split between two different build philosophies here. He's got a few auto attack items, a few ability items.
yeah.
I have a sneaking suspicion that Spirit Robe was bought on accident. I almost think he thought it was Magi's Cloak, and he purchased the wrong one.
Yeah.
Spirit Robe, it's not a bad item, but it's going to heal him every time he's hard CC'd.
Yeah.
Which is really only the fear off of Hades.
Yeah. Techo,
and-
another item that we discussed again for Herc.
Yeah. This is actually pretty decent for Patrick. We're seeing another aggressive ult. The beads is burnt here. If he keeps the gas on, he may be able to find a kill.
Oh, big tremble. Go in.
Yeah, he's doing huge damage now. He's starting to catch up. He's got to respect Ben a little more now because the the cooldowns are back up.
Yeah. He would really benefit from having another pen item.
Yeah.
I thought pen didn't stack.
Different kinds of
does.
pens.
Yes. There is a shattering effect, I want to say, is on
Shattering,
Titan's Bane.
yes.
And yes, so
Piercing.
shattering is on Titan's Bane and Obshard. And
Piercing.
Yes, piercing on Executioner and Totem
Yeah.
of Death.
Mhm.
So those items don't stack with each other, either shattering or piercing.
Oh.
But you can build a shattering item and a piercing item and benefit from both.
And shattering, if you really get wild and crazy, I believe you can stack. Don't quote me.
No, shattering won't stack with itself.
I mean piercing, sorry.
Oh, piercing? Yeah, I'm actually not sure on that either. Oh, well, actually, we've got a reference here. It doesn't say it doesn't stack with itself, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming it does.
Yeah. That's if you want to go Totem and Taxi. Which you could on Int, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
I mean, oof. Yeah.
Beads.
Hey, Patrick barely walks out here. Oh, it's so close. That might actually
Yep.
be the
Yeah,
end.
that
Ben,
might be it.
Ben's got some lane pressure here, so
Yeah.
it's only 2 minions, but I think it's enough. Hades just does a lot of damage at this point.
Yeah.
Patrick was starting to get into that zone where he was really able to kill. It just wasn't
Yeah.
soon enough.
Mm-hmm. Right at the
So
end.
that- Hades gained 2 ults.
Yes, yeah, basically he gets to use his one in his ult to dash while the ult is on him.
That is the cheapest thing I've ever seen.
That is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I almost I forgot to go blink. I forgot to go combat blink.
Like, there's basically nothing I could do to get out of it.
Ult.
Your only answer would have been to ult and get the CC immunity of the ult on the rocket and ult out and then loop back around when the ult was expired, when Hades' ult was expired.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
But yeah, the character with no, I mean, even a character with a dash struggles with Hades and
Yeah.
Smite 2 since you can
Mm-hmm.
dash with the ult now.
yeah, I mean, that was a good game.
It was.